Welcome to the show. I'm Ryan Gomez.
And I'm going to draft Conspiracy today.
Yes, we all are. That's going to be great. But first, we're going to count you down through the top 10 pre-selling cards from Conspiracy on TCGplayer.com.
But first, we're going to look at some honorable mentions, some cards that didn't quite crack the top 10 but are notable in their own way. So we've got the Monarch token, we've got Birds of Paradise, and we've got Berserk.
So let's take a closer look at some of those real quick. So Birds of Paradise has been reprinted a ton of times.
A lot.
But people still want one. It's a really highly played card. It's one of kind of the granddaddy of mana dorks.
Yep.
You just got to have some in your collection. Birds of Paradise. Love
Absolutely. Berserk has really been getting up there in price. It's a 2-of in Legacy Infect, and if you want to build Infect, which is kind of the budget deck in Legacy, the big hurdle is Berserk, and a re-release of that card is going to help immensely.
Absolutely. Now, how about this one, the Monarch token? It's kind of surprising to see a token be one of the top pre-ordered cards. Just barely missed the top 10, in fact, but it's such an unusual concept. We've never had a card like it before, and people really want one, I guess, for their own cubes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So you got to get one. So there it is.
All right, well, we're going to jump right into our top 10. Number 10, Recruiter of the Guard.
Yeah, this one's going to kind of shake up things, I think, for the white kind of control decks. It gives them a good way to kind of toolbox and dig up the pieces that they need. And
there are a lot of pieces to dig up.
There are a lot of pieces to dig up, so that one's going to do some work.
Yeah. Number 9 is Leovold, Emissary of Trest. An important thing to note with Leovold, he shuts off Monarchy. So if someone else is the Monarch, they're not drawing that extra card while Leovold's in play.
Exactly. So in addition to that, he's a great 3-color choice for Commander deck. You can make a nice kind of Sultai thing around him.
Totally.
And I see a lot of upside to his abilities there, so he's a good pick.
Absolutely.
Number 8, Subterranean Tremors.
A weird earthquake. It doesn't hit players, but it's got some weird upside.
It does, and the flavor on this card is through the roof. I mean, I love the fact that you pretty much have Godzilla bursting up through the ground ready to wreck face here if you go all out on it.
I actually think this is the best card you can open in this set. I mean, red's not a very good color, as we kind of noted the other day, but man, is this card great. It's worth first picking over pretty much anything.
Probably. All right, number 7, Grenzo, Havoc Razor.
So a new thing with red cards is that they love to put that Chandra Pyromaster 0 ability onto them. Just like kind of tack that on as a way to generate card advantage. But with this one, it's cool because you can get the card from your opponent's deck or your own deck. So I'm looking forward to stealing a lot of my opponent's lands on accident, and that's going to be fun.
Sure. Number 6, Serum Visions.
Good card to bring back. We already went over this. It was our preview card. Brings down the price. It still allows modern players to get into the format. It's a good thing.
Sure, absolutely. Number 5, we're getting to the good stuff here. Inquisition of Kozilek.
Sees a lot of play in Jund. Most of the cards in Modern are going to be cheap, so we see a lot of Jund decks going towards the discard suite of 4 Inquisitions, 2 Thoughtseize. Whereas maybe before it was 4 Thoughtseize, 2 Inquisitions, but players are slowly realizing that the life on Thoughtseize is a real cost, and most of the cards that you want to discard are cheap anyway. So Inquisition of Kozilek is a rising star in Modern, and it's really nice that it's in this set.
Absolutely. Totally deserves to be in the top 5.
Absolutely.
In 4th place, we've got Selvala, Heart of the Wild.
So this card kind of protects itself because all players can gain the abilities. So your opponents are going to be kind of hesitant to kill it.
Yes, but it's another strong choice for a green commander. If you got a mono-green kind of deck, a good legendary creature to lead that one off. Also, probably going in that same deck, you could run number 3 card, Selvala Stampede.
Yeah, you probably could. You probably could. So this is a vote card, and one half of the vote is Evolutionary Leap's ability, and the other half of the vote is kind of a one-sided show and tell. Yeah. I probably vote for the show and tell side every time because I don't want them drawing cards, and I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, that you just have nothing in your hand and you're counting on me voting to let you draw cards.
All right, interesting kind of a mini-game bluffing there. Do I have it or don't I? Something green doesn't get to do a whole lot of, but
yeah,
all right.
It's cool.
Usually it's more of a blue thing. Our number 2 card is blue, Stunt Double.
What are the applications of an instant speed clone? Because I actually don't No, do you?
Well, as we mentioned, within Conspiracy itself, being able to clone somebody's card that makes you the Monarch, you can steal that from them without doing combat damage. Just kind of a neat trick to play at the end of their turn.
Very good.
As far as like constructed applications, I don't know, maybe in a Commander game this could duplicate their best thing. And there's going to be a lot of good things on the field in a Commander game. So
definitely.
I see some play there, but in terms of regular constructed, yet to be seen.
The number one pre-selling card is not a card at all. It is a bunch of cards. It's a booster box of Conspiracy, which is kind of cool because I've held the belief that Limited is kind of dying. They're not limited only Pro Tours anymore. So it's nice to see that the booster box, the thing that you need to draft with, is the bestseller of Conspiracy.
Absolutely.
Heartwarming tale.
It is indeed. It's great, and it's not too late to pick up your own box or case if you want to go really big. Get out there, start drafting with your friends. We're excited for Conspiracy to Take the Crown. We got some more great stuff coming up a little bit later on, so stay tuned and don't miss that.
Well, and while you're waiting for the next content, we're doing a draft this afternoon, so you should definitely check that out. But you should go to TCGplayer.com because we've got a buy list. You can sell your cards, you can buy more Conspiracy cards, or cards from Eldritch Moon, or Shadows over Innistrad, or any other set. We've got articles. They're awesome. Just go. It's good. I promise.
Well, I can't argue with that. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye, Internet.